What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Edlen, and we're back with another Medout loadout video for season 4. A lot of things have changed, new health increase, new map. A lot of the weapons aren't hitting the same anymore. I've been grinding the past couple weeks trying to figure out exactly what is the best, and in this video I'm going to be sharing that with you. There's a new assault rifle, there's a new SMG. I'm going to be sharing the builds for that as well, so stay tuned. We're going to be sharing the best assault rifles, best LMGs, best SMGs in the game to help you increase your kills per game. Stay tuned, we're going to get started right now. And we're going to be starting off with the Meta M4 assault rifle. We're going to be going, we got the F-Tac Castle Comp for the muzzle. We have that tuned all the way up and all the way right. That's going to help us out with the vertical recoil and the horizontal recoil that this weapon does have. Next attachment, we're going to be rocking the Edge 47 grip. We're going to have that all the way up and all the way right. Maximum recoil control, maximum aiming stability. We're going to be rocking the 60 round mag. With the new health increase, we're pretty much going to need that 60 round because the 45 just ain't going to cut it anymore. If you're running solos, maybe duos, you could get away with the 45, but we're really going to be rocking that 60 for the trios and quads. Next, we have the AMOP V4. We're going to have that tuned at 213, 215 down, and we're going to have that all the way right. Pretty much the AMOP is going to be standard sight on every single weapon that I'm going to be sharing with you. So this is going to stay the same all throughout. And lastly, we have the high tower 20-inch barrel. We're going to have that tuned all the way up for the maximum recoil control and all the way right for the maximum damage range. Again, this is going to be the M4 meta build right here. Look at that beautiful camo on that. Next assault rifle on the list, we have the M13B. This build didn't change much from the last time, but right now it's one of the highest TTK assault rifles in the game. Copy this full setup and let me know what you think. We're going to get started with the Hairbinger D20 muzzle. We're going to have that tuned all the way up for the maximum recoil control, and we're going to have that 71 plus to the right for that bullet velocity. Copy this exactly how I have it. Next attachment, we got the high velocity ammunition. We're going to have that tuned plus 32 up, and we're going to have that at 552 to the right. Make sure you copy this exactly how I have it. Next, we're going to be going for that 60 round mag. Again, M13 is known for that really high fire rate, so we're going to have to rock that 60 since it burns through ammunition ridiculously quick. We're going to have that AMOP V4 once again. This one I have it at 145 down and all the way right for that furthest eye position. Again, this is all personal preference. And lastly, we have the 14 Bruin barrel. We're going to have that all the way up for that maximum recoil control, and we're going to have that at plus 28 to the right for that better damage range. Try this class out. Very nice. One of the easier assault rifles to use right now. Next weapon on the list is going to be the Lachmann 556, aka the Grau, and this is arguably one of the best assault rifles currently in the game. It's the one that everybody's using. It's the easiest to use, and it has a very nice damage per mag. So these are going to be the attachments right here. We're going to start it off with the Echoless 80 muzzle. We have that tuned at negative 72, and we have that at plus 48. Copy this exactly how I have it. Next, we have the F-Tac Ripper. We're going to have that at plus 44 up, and we're going to have that at plus 27 to the right for that better recoil control and that better aiming stability. Next, we have the 60 round mag. Again, with the health increase, we want to rock the 60. More bullets, better. More damage per mag. We also have the AMOP V4 here at 135 down and all the way right. Again, this is going to be personal preference. And the last attachment we have is the Lachmann wrap barrel, and we have that tuned at 26 plus up and 26 plus to the right for that better damage range, better recoil steadiness. Copy is exactly how I have it. Like I said, this is probably going to be arguably one of the best ARs in the game currently. This build, I think it competes with the best of them. This is the new Tempest Razorback. Again, one of my favorite weapons right now to rock. With this build, you're going to be annihilating the competition. I've literally been grinding this gun out. As you see, I already have Orion camo on it. I've been using this gun awfully a lot, and I really like it. Try out this build ASAP, and you're gonna really like it. First, we have the F-Tac Castle Comp for the muzzle. I have it tuned all the way up, all the way right for that maximum recoil stabilization and maximum recoil control. Next, we have the Edge 47 underbarrel. I have that tuned all the way up for that maximum recoil stabilization and all the way right for that maximum aiming stability. Next, we have the 60 round mag. This gun has a ridiculously high fire rate, so you definitely need that 60 round mag to maximize this weapon. I also have the AMOP V4. I have it tuned all the way down for that maximum ADS, and I have it all the way right for that furthest eye position. Again, this is going to be personal preference. And lastly, I have the 16 Tanker V barrel. I have that tuned for maximum recoil steadiness all the way up and all the way right for the maximum damage range. Try this build out, have it tuned exactly how I have it. This is definitely one of my favorite assault rifles in the game, and it's the new AR, so you're definitely going to love it. It's unlocked in the battle pass, so you might have to grind a little bit for it. But again, in my opinion, this is the best AR in the game right now. Next classes are going to be the LMGs, and we're going to start it off with the RPK. And yes, the RPK is back, guys. I've been trying out this gun for the past week or so, and it's actually very, very, very nice. This is my full meta build. It's going to be the ZLR Talon 5. We have that maxed all the way up for that maximum recoil smoothness, and we have that at plus 52 for that maximum bullet velocity. Make sure you're tuning this exactly how I have it. Next, we have the FTAC Ripper Underbarrel. We're going to have that tuned all the way up for that maximum recoil stabilization, and we have that all the way to the right for that maximum aiming stability. Next, we have the high velocity ammunition. We don't need a mag on this gun because it already comes standard with 75 bullets. So we're going to go for that better bullet velocity and better damage range. We have that tuned at plus 38 and at plus 406 for that bullet velocity. Copy this exactly how I have it. I have the rear grip, the Demo X2 grip, and we have it tuned at plus 61 for that better recoil steadiness, and we have it at plus 32 for that better idle stability. Copy this exactly how I have it. And we also have the AMOP V4. Once again, I have this at 194, and I have it all the way to the right for that better eye position. Again, personal preference. Try this class out. Again, this is going to be the weaker of all the LMGs that I'm going to be sharing with you, but it's very, very, very easy to use. Next LMG on the list is the 5.56 Icarus, however you want to say that name. I always get it mixed up, but here's the build. This weapon is insanely easy to use, and it has a nice damage per mag. Again, another LMG. We have the Hairbinger D20. We have that tuned all the way up for that maximum recoil smoothness, and we have it all the way left for that maximum aiming stability. Next attachment, we have the FTAC Ripper. We have that again all the way up for the maximum recoil stabilization, and we have it all the way right for the maximum aiming stability. Next, we have the FTAC Cold Forge Barrel. We have it all the way up for the maximum recoil control and all the way left for that maximum ADS. On this is the LMG is very slow. We have the Sakin CX grip. We have that tuned all the way up, and we have it tuned all the way right. Maximum recoil steadiness, maximum aiming stability. And lastly, we have once again the AMOP V4 all the way down for the maximum ADS and all the way left for that closest eye position. This is the only tune that I have it like this, but it works. So try it out exactly how I have it. Let me know what you think. Next LMG on the list is going to be the Sakin MG38. This Sakin build is nasty. It's a little bit slower, but it literally hits like a truck. Try out this build ASAP. I have the Polar Fire S Muscle. I have it tuned at negative 68 for that better ADS, and I have it tuned at plus 45 for that better bullet velocity. Next, I have the Edge 47 grip on this at plus 46 for that better recoil stabilization, and I have it at plus 18 for that better aiming stability. Next, we have the Bruin Silver Series barrel. I have it at plus 34 for that better recoil control, and at plus 18 for that better damage range. I have the Stip 40 rear grip on this, and I have it tuned for better recoil control at plus 71 and plus 25 for that better aiming stability. And lastly, we have the AMOP V4 once again. I have it like right in the middle at plus 58, negative 58, sorry. And I have it all the way to the right for that furthest eye position. Again, this is going to be personal preference. The last LMG that I have for you is going to be the RAL LMG. In my opinion, this is the best one. It hits the hardest, but it's also the slowest. Try this build out and let me know what you think. It hits like a truck. Firstly, we're going to have the Nilsound 90 muzzle, and we have that tuned at negative 68 and plus 52. Better ADS and better bullet velocity. We also have the XRK Dune grip for the underbarrel. That's going to be at negative 36 and positive 17. better ADS, better aiming stability. We also have the 21 Rhino barrel. We have that at plus 29 for that better recoil steadiness, and we have that at plus 22 for that better damage range. We also have the Stip 40 grip on this for that better recoil control and that better aiming stability. We have it at plus 74 and plus 30. Try this out exactly how I have it. And lastly, again, we have the AMOB V4, and we have that at negative 155, and we have it all the way to the right. Again, this is going to be the slowest. That's why I have it tuned a little bit more for ADS. If you have trouble with the recoil, just tune it from ADS to the better recoil control, and you should be better with that. But exactly how I have it built, it works the best for me. Try this class out ASAP. For my next class, this is going to be the only battle rifle I'm going to be sharing with you. It is the best one. It is the Meta Cronin Squall. Try out these attachments. Let me know what you think. It's a little bit harder to use. It's more of a high skill weapon, but it hits the hardest out of any other battle rifle in its tier. So try this class out. It's going to be the Sakin Thread 40. We're going to have that maxed out all the way up and all the way to the right. Plus 80 up, plus 35 to the right. Next, we have the FTAC Ripper. Once again, we're going to have that all the way up and all the way to the right for that maximum recoil stabilization, maximum aiming stability. We also have the 50 round mag. You definitely need the higher mag again with the health increase. You want that 50 for sure. Next, we have the AMOP V4. I have it tuned all the way down for the maximum ADS and all the way right for that furthest eye position. Again, this is going to be personal preference. And lastly, we have the HR 6.8 barrel, and we have that tuned all the way up for the maximum recoil steadiness and all the way right for that maximum damage range. Try this class out. It's the only battle rifle I'm going to be sharing with you. It still hits like a truck even after the nerf. I think the nerf made it that you have to hit 2 more bullets. 2 more bullets with this gun and this fire rate is nothing. It still hits really, really, really hard. Again, harder to use, still hits like a truck. Try it out. Make sure you unlock this FTAC Siege ASAP. Try out this build that I have right here, and you're going to be going off. It is an amazing, amazing pistol to be rocking with your Ghost class. And like I said, you could even rock it as a regular SMG. And the big plus is you could shoot this weapon in the water. So you have a huge advantage when fighting enemies in the water. Which again, in this new map, it seems like there's water everywhere. So try out this gun. We have the NST81 barrel. This is the tune right here, plus 15 and plus 25. Again, NST81 barrel. Next, I have the 72 round drum. This gun shoots insanely fast, so having 72 bullets is extremely crucial, especially with this new health update. I have the SUR 160 rear grip, and I have that tuned at negative 26 and negative 16 for that better ADS, better sprint to fire. I also have that paired with the FTAC folder stock, and I have that at negative 194 down and negative 124 left for that better aim down sight and that better aim walking speed. And I also have the Cronin Mini Pro. I have that tuned at 145 down and all the way right. If you do like the weapons iron sights, you don't need the Cronin Mini Pro. You could definitely rock this laser right here, the FGX Diode whatever 70. This is also a great laser if you're okay with the iron sights. I personally prefer the red dot, so I don't have a laser on it. But yeah, this is my build right here. Make sure that this is the pistol you are rocking. Next weapon on the list is going to be the Vastef 9K SMG. This is going to be the build right here. I changed it up just a little tiny bit from the last time. Barrel, we're going to have the CAS 1 254mm barrel. And I have it at negative 27 down and negative 15 to the left. So copy this like I have it. Next attachment, we have the FSS All-V laser. And I have this at negative 24 for that better sprint to fire. And I have it at 3126 for that better aim down sight. Copy this down how I have it. Next, I have the 45 round mag. Again, with the new health increase, you want as much bullets as possible. So we're going to definitely need that 45 round mag. I have the TrueTac grip for the rear grip. And I have it at negative 55 down for that better ADS. And I have it at negative 22 for that better spring to fire. The thing that I did change was the stock. Now I'm using the Otrizat stock. And I have it at negative 181 down for that better aim down sight. And I have it at negative 1.39 for that better aim walking speed. Try out this build. Let me know what you think. This next SMG on the list, I have the Lachman Sub, aka the MP5, and I have the L38 Falcon barrel, and I pretty much have no tune on the left side. I just have it at 0.00, and I have it all the way right for the maximum damage range. I have the VLK laser 7 milliwatt. I have it all the way down for the maximum sprint to fire, and I have it all the way right for the maximum ADS. Copy this down exactly how I have it. Next, I have the Mir Recoil 56 factory stock, and I have this all the way down at 4.0 for the maximum ADS, and I have it all the way to the right for the maximum aiming stability. Next, I have the Lachman TCG 10 rear grip, and I have it all the way up for the maximum recoil steadiness, and I have it all the way left for the maximum sprint to fire speed. And lastly, I have the 50 round mag. You could get away with the 40, but again, with this new health increase, I would stick with the 50 round mag because you're going to definitely need those extra bullets. And try this class out. Again, it's still hitting very, very, very nice. Next weapon on the list is going to be the PDSW, aka the P90. This weapon is very, very nice with the TTK. Also has very fast movement speed. Try this weapon out ASAP. We're going to start it off with the Lockshot KT85 muzzle. And I have that tune at plus 52 and at plus 26. Copy this exactly how I have it. Next, we have the VLK laser 7 milliwatt. I have that at negative 27, and I have it at negative 2632 for that better sprint to fire and better ADS. Next on the list, I have the Cronin Mini Pro. I have that tuned all the way down for that maximum ADS, and I have it all the way right for the furthest eye position. Again, this is personal preference. Next, I have the TV Tac Comb for the comb, and that's going to be tuned at negative 21 and at negative 14. Better aim walking speed, better ADS. Copy this exactly how I have it. Next, I have the Bruin Q900 grip for that rear grip, and I have it tuned at negative 68 for that better aim down sight, and I have it at negative 29 for that better sprint to fire. Again, one of the best SMGs in the game. Very nice TTK, and it has very nice mobility as well. Try it out. Next SMG on the list is one of my favorites, is the VEL 46, aka the MP7. Try out this build ASAP, and you're gonna thank me later because this gun is nasty. And we're gonna start it off with the Lockshot KT once again at negative 49 for that better aim down sight, and we're gonna have it at plus 16 for that better recoil control. Next, we have the 60 round mag. Again, with the health update, we're going to definitely need that 60, especially for trios and quads. Stick with that 60 round mag. Next, we have the Schlager Soldier grip, and we have that tuned at negative 45 for that better aim down sight speed, and we have it at negative 28 for that better sprint to fire speed. Copy this exactly how I have it. Next, we have the Demo RXT stock, and we have that tuned at 194 down and positive 147 to the right for that better aim down sight and better aiming stability. And lastly, we have the VLK laser 7 milliwatt. We have that at negative 27 and negative 2961. Try this class out. Let me know what you think. It is melting right now. And lastly, the new SMG for season 4, the ISO 45. This right now is my favorite SMG in the game. It is truly disgusting. Try out my build ASAP and let me know what you think. I'm going to start it off with the muzzle. Lockshot KT85 once again. I have that at plus 44 for that better recoil stabilization and plus 16 for that better recoil control. Next, we have the 45 round mag. This gun has an insanely fast fire rate, so you're definitely going to need that 45. I wish I had a 60. Being honest with you, rock that 45 round drum. Next, we have the rear grip. It's going to be the EXP shear. We have that at plus 45 for that better recoil steadiness, and we have it at negative 17 for that better sprint to fire speed. Next, we have the SK3 Cheetah stock, and we have that at negative 206 down for that better ADS, and we have that at negative 108 to the left for that better aim walking speed. This right here is going to be personal preference. I personally have the Cronin Mini Pro tuned all the way down and all the way right because I'm not a fan of the iron sights of this weapon. If you are a fan of the iron sights and you don't mind the iron sights, take off the Cronin Mini Pro and put the VLK laser 7 milliwatt and tune that all the way down, all the way left, and you should be perfectly fine. You'll get a little bit faster ADS and you'll get a little bit faster sprint to fire. But me personally, I'm not a fan of the iron sights, so I do prefer the Cronin Mini Pro. For the most part, I'm rocking overkill. I do have double time, I do have fast hands, and I do like high alert. I do like when I'm running, and if I get aimed at from any certain direction, I know where the enemy's at. So I think that's very, very crucial. I do use drill charges, and I do like throwing knives. Those are the only two that I really use. Semtexes, it just depends. Sometimes Semtexes are hit or miss, but in this new map, a lot of buildings, a lot of walls, so drill charges do come in handy. I also use smoke grenades. I also do like stun grenades as well. But in this new map, you know, especially in the rooftops, hitting the buys, smoke grenades do come in clutch. So I'm rocking smoke grenades and drill charges for the most part. Guys, this is going to be it for my meta loadout video for season 4. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. If these classes helped you out, make sure to leave a comment and let me know which one's your favorite. If you do enjoy this kind of content, make sure to subscribe. I'm going to be uploading more of these videos in the future. And also make sure pair these classes up however you want. You can mix and match them and they're still going to be super, super, super successful. Again, leave a like, make sure to comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.